So confirmed Santa's #1 helper is a squirrel.
I would really prefer if you would be quiet.
Today we are opening up the archives of the internet and we are watching a historical masterpiece of cringe. I'm pretty sure this shit's probably in the Bible if you look hard enough. And the video is actually over 10 years old, but it's just too glorious to miss out on. So I thought it'd be sick if we go through it together. So, to give you some context here, this guy is a speedrunner and he's trying to blast through the game. I don't remember the name of the game, to be honest. Not important. This guy here is also a speedrunner, and after doing a quick Google of the guy's name, all you'll find is people dunking on him on the internet, which is kind of fucking funny. So what ends up happening is apparently this guy invites himself onto the speedrunning couch of glory to watch this speedrun go down. And thus, that sets the stage for what we're about to witness.
It's weird, I usually wear pajama pants, but I would say I wear jeans today.
Yeah, you're not dressed for the occasion.
I'm not.
Yeah, me neither.
Neither.
I recommend all viewers to go get a nice cup of joe, perhaps a bagel.
Dude, I love bagels.
Just sit back and enjoy some breakfast tomba.
Asiago cheese bagel? Yummy.
I believe you.
So the thing is, this video starts off pretty okay, right? Nothing too cringe so far to put you into a hospital bed yet. But our boy Chibi here is a guy that gets uncomfortable in silence. And so in order to avoid being uncomfortable, he tries to fill every second of silence he possibly can with the sound of his voice. And whenever he pipes his voice up, he tries to be funny, entertaining. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do to bedazzle the viewers these days, you know? It's a stream. The problem is, for every 20 jokes he says, maybe about 2 land. Maybe.
The character design of this game kind of reminds me of Adventure Island.
Alright. This is an amazing night.
I gotta say, that was the nicest shut the fuck up I've ever heard in my entire life, man. He might as well have just said, "Did I ask?" and then backhand him for good measure. You know, really put that boy in his place.
We're not going to, because I like the boomerang.
Boomerang hype?
Hype? You know what he kind of reminds me of? He kind of reminds me of a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber that's first starting out. You know, you're kind of at that point where you really don't know what you're doing and you're kind of just filling every void of silence with something that you think people will like. And you know, I don't know any of the lore from Chibi here. Maybe he just first started streaming recently when this video came out, but either way, all I know is that he's making art here, boys.
Equipment that you pick up.
Oh yeah, I would hate to actually, like, have to put the pants on. No.
I mean...
Alright, rip safety apple. I gotta go.
I mean, I could always wear the pants.
We have $10.
I just want to say, that is the single most greatest side-eye I've ever seen in my life. Like, how the fuck does he even do that? Here, I want to try it. No, I feel like I'm not doing it right, you know? I feel like you gotta train in like a dojo for years and years and years to get mastered at this. Dude, it's just so fucking good. I have never seen a side-eye that dramatic in my entire life, man.
I mean, he has pink hair, so he is a true man.
My name is Tumba the Mighty.
He doesn't actually talk, though, so he would never say that in any
He
situation.
makes grunts. That's kind of like talking.
You could pretend he does.
I have fast pants.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Don't ever say something so stupid again. Tomba, whatever the fuck his name is, put some respect on his name. Don't ever suggest that he can talk again or I will come to your house and beat the fuck out of you. You know, as cringe as Chibi is, honestly, the guy in the hoodie is a massive asshole. Like, there's a bunch of times throughout the stream where Chibi says something that's like maybe a 2 out of 10 on the cringe scale, but the other guy comes in with a full fucking hammer and just blasts him, man. We're talking like friendly fire here almost. Honestly though, I think these guys commenting on something will be fucking hilarious. Like, put them on a wrestling match or something like that where they can banter back and forth. The guy in the hoodie can be like, "Shut the fuck up, you don't know what you're talking about." Then he can pick him up and pile drive him into the table. Maybe I'm just a violent man and I have some issues that I need to work through in therapy or something. I don't know. Everything always becomes so violent on this channel. Is that who I am?
From Brendan 3, love Tomba 2. I never fully beat it as a kid and just managed to beat it for the first time a couple of years ago. You've made my workday so much better.
Oh, someone else has a birthday today.
What are the odds?
Right?
Honestly, at this part here, I don't know what's better. The response that he got after saying that, or the fact that there wasn't a birthday or anything related to a birthday mentioned in that donation at all. I think he got confused with workday and he just messed up and thought he said birthday, but...
It's kind of coincidental how, like, in most games, pigs are evil.
Such as?
Well, Diddy Kong Racing, Zelda, Mother.
Thank you for the list of evil pigs in video games.
You're welcome.
Well, to be fair here, fellas, he did ask for that fucking list, man. What were you expecting him not to mention it? You can't even blame the guy. Now, fellas, it is time for the magnus opus of the video. The moment you've all been waiting for. The cream of the crop when it comes to cringe.
So, confirmed Santa's #1 helper is a squirrel.
I would really prefer if you would be quiet. But yes, you are correct.
$10 from Dracu. The Tombi 2 was my favorite childhood game, so I just had to donate for the first time.
Boys, that man got rocked so badly, I wouldn't be surprised if he never talks again. The cringe will probably be felt throughout generations of his family. Everything about this clip is so goddamn beautiful though. From the part where the two guys on the end of the couch don't react at all, to the part where Chibi just realizes he got fucking socially demoted to peasant, to the point where the guy in the hoodie realizes that he might have bitch slapped Chibi a little too hard, and he throws him a bone with just saying, yeah, but you are correct. Dude, when I was awkward and cringe, still kinda am, I had so many moments like this back in the day in real life. Like, people would be so sick of my shit where they would just be like, can you please shut the fuck up? But they would at least have the decency to do it in a nice and indirect way, right? Nothing quite as dehumanizing as being like, I would really prefer if you would be quiet, please. You would think that would be the end of it all, but then a donation comes in.
$4.20 from Two Strains. I want to hear more of the guy in the green sweatshirt on the couch. Please let him talk more.
Hi. Nice mustache.
Thank you.
Some of you with some wicked attention to detail might have realized that the timer at the top of the screen jumped an entire half hour between when he was told to shut the hell up and when he just talked now. So I'm assuming for the entire half hour, he was just sitting there wondering the best way to end his life with the items around him in the room. You would think the cringe is close to ending though. I mean, he's almost done the speed run. The guy was told to shut the hell up and he's a little quieter now. But no, there's still some more for you to suffer with.
$5 from Diasoide. Enjoying this run, but I'll donate another $10 if Green Hoodie Guy does 10 jumping jacks.
Alright, so this is like the coolest part of the game in my opinion. Like, the time is frozen, so this is just pretty much the point of no return. Like, the first thing you see... Alright, well, we got this going on, first of all.
7, 8, 9.
Oh man. It's so beautiful. Let me just say, the jumping jack form there, fire. Someone in the comment section here said it best. He does jumping jacks as if each limb were controlled by 4 different people on 4 different continents. Listen, I get it. Some people have never exercised a day in their entire lives, and they might not even comprehend the slightest bit of exercise. But I feel like jumping jacks aren't some kind of rocket science, man. Not to bully the guy for his jumping jack form, but it's just so fucking goofy and it's hard to ignore. So that's the end of the cringe stream, but not the end of our story here. So apparently the guy Chibi was sitting with, his name is Caveman CJ or something like that. And he went on a stream after the event and basically dumped all the lore, dumped all the tea, dumped every single bit of info you could possibly imagine.
Did I get mad pussy after my Tomba 2 run? The short answer is no. The long answer is thank fucking God no. From what
I'm gonna stop you right there. What the fuck does that even mean? Please, I need more information on this. Was there e-girls throwing their ass cheeks at this dude after he beat Tomba 2 in a speedrun? Dude, please, share the details. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight, man.
I understand, his name was Chibi, which is an excellent name for a man. I told him to be quiet because he was a fucker, and I didn't ask for him to be on the couch, and he just invited himself on, and sat shoulder length to me so I couldn't move my elbows, and just would not shut the fuck up. Did anyone see him actually doing those jumping jacks? Like, Jesus Christ, at least, like, At least do good, proper jumping jacks.
I love that as soon as he's alone in front of his computer, he's talking all this mad crazy shit. But you already know that it took every piece of courage from every bone in his body to tell Chibi to his face to please be quiet. Now, after a little more research, actually, apparently Chibi's a pedophile, which isn't very cash money of him. A wild twist to finish the story with, though. Anyway, this video goes down in history as one of my favorites on the internet. Both guys are guilty of being just terminally cringe, and it's beautiful. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.